So like I got into the indie games about, well, it was when I first got a PC, to be honest, like 2000. One of the first things I did was get into the whole modding thing, like playing Half-Life and Aliens vs Predator through mods, and that was my first sort of experience with people making their own kind of content, and it was really different. It was very community based and helpful, and that's one thing that's kind of stuck through indie games and the whole indie game community.
There's been kind of a perfect storm for indie games recently, with sort of the resurgence of PC gaming and just the ease of accessibility of getting hold of video games. It's something which you will see many of these titles come out every week, every month, and with varying quality, obviously, but they're always there, and it's become very much a part of video games, just the same as a big box release is. A new indie title but can take the internet by storm as well, quite easily, and make a lot of money.
And whilst there is no one particular area of indie games I think stands out above others, my favourite would probably be when you get a brilliant combination between aesthetics and gameplay, or the Pressure Principles reward spectacle. Small things like with Hyper Light Drifter, the pure satisfaction when you shoot and you get the wonderful pixel explosions across the screen and multicolours across a dark background. It's the sort of visuals that you tend to get in older games which you don't get as much in AAA games now. I love the colourful experience.
So something like Papers, Please was a really odd game. It's a game simulating that you're working as a border control officer in a non-disclosed European country, and that sounds horrifically boring. You say, yeah, you're just stamping passports and allowing people into the country or not, but actually what the game does is start giving scenarios and situations like, this person's ill, or this person's family might be there, or this kind of stuff, and you're just like, if I don't let this person in, is something going to happen? And then vice versa, you might let them in and then see in a newspaper article 5 people got killed because someone came into the country or something like this.
Pixel art, for instance, I'm a huge fan of. And some of the examples I gave earlier of Hyper Light Drifter, or Papers, Please, or Fez, or even Terraria, you're getting games or an art medium which had largely died and is having a new renaissance within the indie sphere. And I think that's wonderful. Simple aesthetics lead to brilliant gameplay.
My favourite video game is actually Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. It's a game where everything works, kind of like Naked Gun movies. It's a parody that's just really well done.
Majora's Mask from the Nintendo 64. They decided to go with a really interesting individual story based.
Games like Jet Set Radio, like Shenmue, like Phantasy Star Online, Power Stone. There was something about them. There was a vibrance and a colour which you don't get today.